Oh, God.
What?
How will we know, Claire? It's time. Perfectly synchronized. Brilliantly
What's going
choreographed.
on?
Fantastic. Hi, everyone.
Oh, man alive.
You know, it's 1:02 now, but we started on time. And we're extremely festive. Welcome, guys.
Yes, we are.
To our Halloweek 2021 live stream. And Claire, this is our, I think, sixth Halloweek is what I realized the other day.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
What? Still don't know. We still don't
That's
understand
crazy.
why we even have started this. But yeah,
Doesn't make sense to me.
it doesn't. But this is the only reason we celebrate Halloween anymore, eh, Claire?
It really is. I mean, well, for me, it's a little bit different because I didn't celebrate Halloween as a kid. So I feel like I'm getting all my juices in now. And I think most people are done. And I've just begun. So
It's true. And we were joking the other day about how we're much more Christmas people anyway, so this is why we're Christmas themed today. Just to be ironic and hilarious. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Yes, hello, welcome. We are all set up to go. Do you like my little pumpkins, Claire? Have you seen little pumpkins we have on screen with us? We each have one. I don't know what their names are, but they're very
have
cute.
4.
Oh, lovely. Yes.
Well, I have a ton more basket over there.
I have
But
several in different variety. It's very eclectic mix. Those two are real though. Those little pumpkins. They match yours. And then, yeah, those are the only two real ones. But those are lights I've had from a very young age. And some of these are new Halloween decorations, but some of them are old and precious. So yeah, hello and welcome, guys. I'm going to try and keep track of the chat as much as possible. But also, Claire, would you like to tell the folks at home what we are going to be doing today while we're answering their fabulous questions, while we're streaming? We're going to be doing a little baking, perhaps?
Bake-off!
A bake-off. Yes. Oh, gosh.
Yep.
When you phrase it that way, it just makes it more official. So, spatulas
it's not
up, Claire.
A competition. It's a personal bake-off. By the way, my Wi-Fi is terrible, so I'm sorry that I'm on my phone to all the viewers. But I'm trying to just tweet for like 10 minutes now that we're doing this.
Is it still not?
That
oh my
is
gosh.
the only thing It sucks! But I just retweeted yours, so.
Okay, I was just going to say, genius. Yeah, I'm going to try and bake while I keep my headphone in here so I can hear you. And yeah, I don't know what you're baking.
We're basically just going to answer questions, right? While people have stuff that'll pop up, we'll kind of like, talk about stuff, let you guys know what we've been up to a little bit.
I don't know what you're baking.
Things, all
you
while
know what I'm baking.
Having a sweet treat.
Having a sweet treat.
You don't know what I'm baking, and I don't know what you're baking.
It's correct.
So you guys can
got
guess.
My recipe on my cellular device. Now, the key part I'm baking is not anything like extraordinary. It's the presentation more on my side. So
okay.
I'll work hard and I'll do my best.
Okay.
And I have to lower I should have put my computer on a thing because you see how wide my stance is right now at the kitchen counter. I'll have to show you guys more ceiling.
I know.
There
I
we go.
pushed mine way back.
Now I'm standing up straight, almost. Okay, why don't, before we get our ingredients sorted here, we answer a couple questions. So, hello, everyone. Wait, why are you wearing a Santa hat? Because for my costume, I decided to be a Christmas brat. Which I am. Hi, Nora.
Michelle quite is.
Oh, I didn't see Gabe.
Hi, Nora.
Gabe. Is he there?
He's
Hello,
in the
sir.
chat.
He's in the chat.
And he's also...
Oh, I get it. Fantastic. Okay. Baking a pumpkin spice pie or apple pie, asks Black Blast Gaming. Once again, it shall not be revealed what we are making, but I don't think you're making a pie. You might be, actually. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to spoil whatever it is. Again, I don't even know. So
I'm saying yes and no to every single comment.
Perfect.
So if anyone asks what I'm making, that's what it is.
Awesome.
Yep. Just going to say yes.
Paradaniel does not have a question.
I'm trying to open my recipe.
They say hello. So hello. Hi. It's okay to not have a question.
Hi.
You can just hang out with us. Now, Claire, would you like to entertain our guests for 2 seconds? Because I have to reach my cupboard and I have to take out my headphones. So I will not be able to hear you for like 2 seconds. Okay.
All right.
Please.
All right, guys. Let's start rolling in the comments. Talk
this...
trash. Let's go while she's gone. Quick.
What a silly goose. I taped this light
to
my cupboard. I taped this light to my cupboard and now I can't get in there. This is a travesty. Okay, I'll do my best. Sorry, continue.
All right. Well, where were we? Talking trash about Michelle. Right. Anyone else? Oh dear, what a terrible pun. Am I right, guys? I mean, wow, that's just, I'm opening a can of something that I can't tell you, even though it's probably very visible to all of you what it is. Someone said, what's my favorite Christmas movie? And someone said, do you guys like pumpkin spice lattes and fraps? Well, Michelle will be able to let you know when she comes back. I don't know, actually, if I like pumpkin spice things. If you're talking about Starbucks specifically, because they've coined the phrase frap. I don't like their pumpkin spice latte unless it's hot, and I like their cold brew as cold. So that's that. And my favorite Christmas movie, I don't really have one, but I feel like I have to say Krampus.
Krampus? Okay, I have 3.
It's so good.
Home Alone, Elf, and Christmas with the Cranks. Those are my top 3.
Christmas with the Cranks is very good.
Such
I
a
really
good
like
movie.
that one. And I like Elf.
Yeah.
You have to like Elf.
I'm obsessed with Jamie Lee Curtis. She's the best. The hickory honey ham. Don't
She
ever
is
say
so
hickory
cool.
honey ham
Hickory.
again. Ooh.
Christmas with the Cranks is so good. I watched it for the first time last year, actually. And I totally
what? You hadn't seen Christmas with the Cranks till last year?
No, Michelle.
That's so lame
had
of you.
A deprived fun childhood.
Yes,
That's
it's true.
the reason why.
Goodness.
And now I'm living it up large. But
okay,
I still have a small butt.
I have one more ingredient to grab and then I'm ready to go. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm going to grab some things from the fridge. Actually, do I need anything from the fridge? I don't think I do.
Okay,
it's only for the end.
Let's see. Any fave Christmas food? Yes, we make this thing as a tradition on Christmas Day in the morning. It's originally called Wife Savers, which is a very misogynistic name, so my family and I changed it to Lifesaver. And it's a dish that's basically like egg.
Lifesaver?
Yeah, I know. It's like the wife's supposed to like make it the night before, and then I'll be ready in the morning. But it's also a lifesaver because it's.
Oh, I was thinking it like saves your wife from leaving you. That's pretty dark though.
Yeah.
Like you make it and they're like, oh, I'll stay.
Oh,
wife saver.
Perfect. Yeah, it's like an egg and it's really hard to explain actually, but it's like egg, ham, and bread, and then there's like toasted onion and mushroom and like cornflakes on top. It's very hard to explain, but it's delicious, and it ends up being almost like a loose quiche without the breading. It's that kind of texture. It's really, really good though.
That sounds great.
Yeah. What did you guys eat at Christmas this past year, Claire? Because this is, you've only had so many Christmases in your life so far.
I know. I don't remember. We were supposed to have a turkey with some family members, and then that didn't pan out. So I don't actually remember. I don't remember what we ate.
I didn't. Sorry,
I kind of blacked out the last Christmas because it wasn't very fun. So I don't remember any of it, honestly. I literally don't even remember what we ate. I could not tell you.
most of what I remember
No
of this
idea.
last Christmas was getting mousse. That was like the ultimate thing. That
was
sort
the
of just
highlight of
took
my
over
Christmas.
everything. Yeah, it has hijacked everybody's Christmas. Baking up a second Halloweek
I think
song.
I have everything.
Yes. Well, again, have we done a silly song since the beginning, since our first Halloweek? I think we did, because our first one... Sorry, I'm going to try not to bang my mic with this metal bowl. Is that lovely to your ears, everyone? Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Just delicious.
Why only need one bowl for this? Let's see.
Okay. Here I go. Don't mind me. Oh gosh, I have to Now, here's the problem with these headphones. I knew this was gonna be difficult because I have to preheat the oven. Okay, hold on. I gotta answer a couple more questions first. Penguins are a must. Love that.
Okay, I guess I better preheat the oven now. But mine takes not that long to do. The thing is, mine's gonna be baking for longer than it takes to actually make it. Obviously,
I know. Well, my
sense.
thing's not going to take long to make. I don't know how long it takes to bake. Oh, not that long. Oh, 10 to 12 minutes.
We're starting.
It's okay. It's okay.
6.5 minutes to heat my oven. All right.
That's so I didn't realize, Camille. We were just like talking about Christmas the entirety of this Halloween stream. It's perfect.
I know.
It's
Guys,
genius.
we're coming up with a Christmas song. That would be so funny. In a small bowl, add 1 cup. Okay.
Hey, Claire, someone's having a horrible week. What would you do to help you feel better and happy if you were having a bad week? That's a good question. It's fall.
Well, you're in luck.
It's getting a little darker outside. It's kind of a tough time sometimes.
I would say you're in luck because I am an individual who's been having also a lot of bad days, which is very new for me because I normally am positive and bubbly and fun with a zest for life. If anyone says that at my funeral, by the way, kill them. Anyway. I honestly, I think that you have to look at the reason why you are upset. And that kind of sounds probably not like what you wanted me to say. I could give you the answer of, hey, go and get your favorite ice cream and have a day. Like, if you're just having a weird day and you don't really know why, the ice cream thing works. But if you know the reason why you're upset and it's something that's out of your control that you can't fix, then it's going to take a long time to be able to, like, you know, get yourself out of the funk. But my best advice for that is just being able to, this got real fast, but I like this.
It's okay. It's a good time.
I think
Christmas.
I think honestly, a big part of like figuring out why is figuring out why you're upset, because I think a lot of people don't actually know why, or they think they know why, and it's like one reason, but it's actually you need to go like a couple steps deeper to figure out, you know, where that feeling comes from. And again, if it's something that's out of your control and you can't fix, then it's going to be one of those things that's not fixed in a day, and that kind of sucks. But you know, you can comfort yourself only so much. Like the ice cream thing that I said, but at the end of the day, if you're, you know, frustrated for a much bigger reason than that, then something that small is not going to be able to fix a problem that big.
I think also sometimes like we have a tendency to want to fix our problems as soon as possible. And like you said, Claire, sometimes it just takes time. And also it's important
really does.
to like
and
allow yourself that time, because I know for me personally, I don't have a lot of patience for when I'm not like at 100%, and we just have to give our like bodies and our minds rest sometimes, and that's hard to admit to ourselves.
Sometimes life forces you to rest, because if you're like Michelle and I, who refuse to believe that we are ever in that state, then life goes, just kidding, time to slap you into submission.
It's, you know, someone else is baking something that's not what I'm baking yet, but your first clue is almond flour, Claire. That's
hey,
almond flour is your first clue into what I'm doing. Although that could be anything, so really, it's okay. Back to some questionos. Silly question: white chocolate or red velvet? Ooh,
red velvet.
Okay, yes.
White chocolate's disgusting.
That's fair.
Oh my gosh.
It's funny actually, because I have white chocolate also in my ingredients, but not for what you think. So watch out.
Heyo.
Red velvet cake is good though
Disgusting.
too. They have those really delicious cupcakes in Disneyland. What is that place
Oh
called?
yeah,
Claire?
they do.
Those red velvet cupcakes are really freaking good.
Mary Bell's, Mary
Yes,
Bella's. Is it the ice cream place or is that the
I can't
Oof.
remember, but that I know.
Or in
I know
downtown
that
Disney?
name. Yeah, downtown Disney.
Downtown Disney's.
I think the last time I was in
don't
Disneyland
know.
was with you, and it was like exactly 2 years ago. We were James and the
Was it
Giant
really?
Peach. It was
Oh
2
my
years
gosh.
ago. I haven't seen you in
Guys,
2
I've been
years.
getting too many messages from my friends who are like, the last time I went to Disneyland was with you, and I was like, you need to go again. I'm sorry for your loss.
I
Oh,
know.
frick. I threw out something of importance to me.
Oh, Claire. Silly. Wait.
How do I know how much is
What did I
in
just
here?
see?
Oh!
What?
Cool.
I think there's a delay in you hearing me, which is just like perfect, and also vice versa.
Oh,
'cause
no.
I end up talking over you, so we're just having a good time. Sorry if we're talking over each other, guys. It's not because
We'll try and answer your questions, but we'll have a lot more time when it's actually in the oven,
it's true.
which is good, so don't freak out.
Don't
that we're
panic, anyone.
ignoring.
We're here and we're
Don't
ready.
panic!
Don't.
Everything's fine!
It's like Michael Scott in the Fire episode. That's my favorite moment of it. Everybody stay
Oh my
calm.
gosh, I've been
Stay
rewatching a lot of
calm.
The Office.
What are the safety
good.
procedures? The fire is shooting at us. What does warm mean? Okay, I am not dying in here. Oscar, pull me
Get
up.
out! Break the
You're
window!
too heavy. I only weigh 82 pounds. Save Bandit. Wow. Bow. Oh my goodness.
I'm allowed
Oh no,
to
my
eat from
headphones
my
is in
own
the butter.
bowl.
My headphone
FYI.
is in the butter. Just fantastic. Okay, that's sorted now. Let's answer another question.
Half a cup of unsalted butter.
Can you guys give it a
Melted.
hint on what you're making? Okay, I'll let Claire describe hers. Mine, I'll have to say, is a very straightforward base, but then I'm doing something fun to decorate it, which I might have mentioned earlier, but that's kind of all I can say to allude to what I'm
Mine
doing.
is a twist on a twist on a basic recipe, and I'll give you my main ingredient, but it
Okay.
doesn't really give away what it is because it's
Like almond flour.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I know exactly
I'm
what
using-
you're making.
pumpkin. So
I'm gonna
there you
have.
go.
Okay. Oh, cool. So
I'm
it
not ready
sounds
for
like-
you yet, oven.
Claire, are you making more of like a fall treat, and I'm making more of a Halloween treat? Would that be a
It
fair
is
thing to say?
both. It is a fall and a Halloween treat. But it can span from any time between September and December,
Got it.
I think.
Okay.
And it's great for kids. It's great for the kids, and it's great for everyone else.
You've piqued my interest, good sir. Okay, hold
Yes.
on. Let's answer another question, and then I'm gonna pop something in the microwave real quick. Okay.
Great.
Let's see. Bum-ba-dum. They're both just making candy corn. Oh my gosh, I feel like making candy corn would be actually so
That
difficult.
would be really hard. Yeah. Oh, F me. Excuse my language. But I almost screwed something up. I didn't, but I almost did.
Okay. This is a good question from Camille. She asked, is Nightmare Before Christmas more Christmas themed or Halloween themed? In your opinion, Claire, what would you say?
I have been 50-50 on this for a long time.
Mhm.
And I think, and also last year was the time that I watched this movie too. So it's fresh for me. But I really truly think that it is more of a... No, I can't. I'm 50-50.
I know, it's like,
I can't
that's
decide.
the same thing. I'm like, oh no, I'm confident that it's a, but wait, when you think about
All I
it.
know is that the respect I have for the creators of that movie
Yes.
are brilliant for doing this, because people will argue about this forever.
Don't you think though, Claire, like, okay, if we were to really break it down though, it really is a Christmas movie because even though it's
because
based
the
around
Christmas
Halloween
themes,
characters,
I
the main guy wants
guess.
to be the Christmas man. So, I mean, that's an oversimplification of the plot, but like, I feel like I'm gonna go with Christmas.
So.
If I was like gun to my head, had to answer, I'd say Christmas.
We can
I have to go get my microwave.
Go
Claire, would you answer another question?
Sure.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go get my microwaved material.
Let me find. I'm getting hungry already. Grubhub time. More fun question. Which horror movie do you both think you'd survive? Michelle, which horror movie do we both think we would survive?
Oh God, I don't know that many horror movies, but probably. Wait, what's the ending of It again? How do they defeat him? Do they do something funny back? I can't remember how that movie ends. How do they figure out how to defeat him again? In the new movie, the new It.
Oh, the second one I haven't seen, so I don't know.
No, not the second one, the first one. How do they end up defeating him again? He explodes or something. It's been a couple years since I've seen it.
I don't remember. They find out that they can laugh. He's preying on their.
Yeah, on their fear. Oh, on their fear. Yeah. So,
but I do feel like that's a good answer because
I'm not that scared of clowns, so I feel like we could be non-fearful.
Neither.
And then it would kill him.
Neither.
Also, remember, it's too bad that the microphones back then on the cameras were so crappy because our cover, that's not cover, I'm such a musical person. Our parody is the right way to say it. It's like at sports games when I'm like, oh, it's intermission. I'm like, that's not what people say, Claire.
Oh my gosh, me too. And I'm a sporty person too, but
I know, me too.
I say intermission.
I know.
And I'm like, I know that's not it. My coach would be so mad.
Period 1, it's over the Canucks game. It's intermission. But
can't wait for the. But then when I'm literally in a musical theater thing, I'm like, I can't wait for the second half. Second period.
Wait. Why? What was I even talking about? What were we answering, Claire?
We were answering the which horror movie would we survive?
Know, but I was talking about how the cameras didn't have good audio, but our parody of It from like Halloween, 2016, 2017 maybe, was so funny.
It was so dumb. I loved every part of it.
We have so many bloopers from that. Did we ever? You uploaded some of the bloopers, right?
I think we uploaded those ones, and everything after it we didn't upload. But I didn't upload. I have all the footage, and I have
so many good
not
bloopers.
Done anything with it.
At some point, we have to do.
But that one, I know. I just want to put all of them together.
Yeah. Now, how? Okay. All right. I might need to. Okay. All right. So I'm doing good. Claire, how about you? How are you feeling? Feeling good?
We're doing pretty well. I'm about to. I don't know if I want to show you guys, but
Claire,
I guess I have to.
Your very good friend Benza Fisher is here, and
dude, Benza, what's up?
He says
Long
hello.
Time no talk.
Hi, Benza.
Dude, what the frick is up? I'm wondering if I shouldn't use this pan because it's starting to look too big.
You know, I have so many pans, and yet I always just end up using the one that's in the oven because it came with it. So it's like,
you know what? I think I'm going to change. I think I'm going to change this out.
Okay,
not
I'm almost
use this
done.
pan.
But I would like to answer another question before I pop these onto a pan. What is your favorite shop at the airport, Claire? I love the randomness of that question. If you're in an airport, what's your favorite shop?
My favorite shop? Cinnabon. If I have the opportunity, I'll go. I'm saying?
To me, that'd be like a long mall day. I think of Cinnabon. You know, you get that corner of the mall where you can smell it.
The part
and
where you need to get pretzels.
Yeah.
Yes. Amen.
Ooh, Wetzel's Pretzels in Disneyland. Speaking of downtown Disney, one of the loves of my life. I don't even like pretzels that much, but they're so
those are good.
Not any Wetzel's Pretzels. I don't care about other Wetzel's Pretzels. Just that location is the only one I care about. I need a spatula.
Yep. I agree with that.
Genius. Okay.
All right, I'm putting this down. The change of pans was a good idea.
Guys, this is like bad ASMR. It's like not.
Bang!
It's just bad ASMR for you guys. This is whose idea was this? This was your idea, Claire. It's a good idea. We're having
Yeah.
fun, but it's also I'm like my
having
multitasking
fun.
brain. Did you know? Hey, fun fact. Did you know that our brains actually can't multitask? It's impossible.
Yes,
so
I
when
did
we're
know that.
multitasking, we're just quickly changing back and forth from things.
Yes, you technically can't focus on more than one thing at once.
Ridiculous.
You can try,
We could try.
but it probably, you can also teach yourself something that's not natural.
Well,
We
actually,
as humans
and it's not
learned how to
fully
fly, so.
Yeah, and it's not fully true because we also have our subconscious brain that can be working simultaneously. Like when
Yes.
we are singing and we're driving, we forget we're driving. I do that all the time. It freaks me the heck out.
Exactly. It freaks me out too, and I
like, how
always,
did I get
when I was
here?
learning how to drive, I literally was like, that's not going to happen to me. I also told myself I wouldn't like drink and eat in the car, but here we are.
Well, in Vancouver,
You have a
that'd
sip
be
of water?
terrifying.
A sip?
Hey guys. It's just like bad.
Yeah.
Bad ASMR, but in Arizona I feel like you can multitask a little bit more safely while you're driving than in Vancouver. And guess what? I'm now driving a standard in Vancouver. I'm driving a standard.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I know. Well, it wasn't my decision. But I'm actually really happy that I had to learn. It's a great car. But yeah, standard in Vancouver is really fun.
I'm gonna learn how to drive a standard.
Yesterday I was driving around doing various things. Remember I told you, Claire, I had to go get. You have to get COVID tested all the time on sets now. That's ridiculous. And I was driving out and I couldn't find the location, so I was. Like Apple Maps, you gotta watch out because apparently sometimes Apple Map locations are different than Google Map locations. Anyways, I was on a wild goose chase, and I was ended up driving around in like a rural area for 2 hours in a standard, and that's when I was like, okay, this sucks. Like it's fun to drive a standard until you're going for a long time in semi-traffic, and then you're like, why is this my car?
By the way, I am eating potentially salmonella. After getting food poisoning.
So, yeah, how are you feeling, bud?
Who's the smart one?
I feel like there should be an egg in this. But
good. I'm now eating meat again. So.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing pretty much fine. I'm just more tired than usual.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of your energy to puke out your entire system and poop your pants.
Wow, Claire. I'm really excited about baking and talking about these fantastic topics. I am just about ready to put my thing in the oven. And so let's answer a couple more questions, and then I'm going to do that.
Shell, you're going to have to do that because I am not on the step that I should be on.
Okay. The second question. Claire, pizza or burgers? Absolutely pizza for me because I'm allergic to beef. What about you?
Ooh.
How would I not take the thing out of the... Oh, my gosh.
Honestly, I'm going to have to say burgers because pizza, the thing is, I want too many things on it, and so I never want to order pizza. But you can always order pizza when you have, friends around because I like all kinds of pizza. So eating all kinds of pizza when other people order it for you is great for me. But I never order pizza on my own unless I'm splitting it with someone or I just order a burger because they're better. So
fair. Well, very in depth, I imagine, because I stepped out and then by the time I was coming back, you were still finishing a detailed description. Fantastic. Now this is fun because now I'm using my hands, so I'm going to go into this window so I can see you guys. Now, either of you seen Hocus Pocus? Yes, I love Hocus Pocus. I haven't seen it in a long time though. Claire, we should rewatch Hocus Pocus.
I have never seen Hocus Pocus.
I mean, it's so fun. Bette Midler's so fun. Right. Yes, Bette Midler. I've never seen Hocus. I always worry I'm accidentally saying Barbra Streisand instead of Bette Midler. I always get them confused, even though they're so different. I'm always like, wait, did I just say the wrong one?
Evaporated milk.
Do you guys still hear my ASMR of what I'm doing?
I taste this?
Fantastic.
Gosh,
okay, I think I'm gonna go for quality, not quantity. I'm not giving you any more information.
This is 15 ounces. I feel like I can put it all in.
I know. She's never seen it. That is blasphemy. That is blasphemy from me. When it comes to pizza, all the cheese, please. Yes, and you know what? I have a couple of psychopath friends. They're not really, but this is, in my opinion, a very psychopathic tendency. I have several friends who don't like cheese, not allergic to it, not vegan.
What the
just
heck?
Don't like cheese. And
That's
also,
a lie.
several best friends,
That's a lie.
one in particular, who does not like chocolate.
That's also a lie.
But it's not though. It's genuine and it's terrifying. Very smart people and just terrible tastes in good food. Cheese.
That's freaking annoying.
Cheese. I can't decide which one I'm more angry about. Cheese or chocolate. I feel like chocolate. That makes me angry because like even like dark chocolate, because it's like, oh, good for you. Like you're not. You know, if you're eating, you don't eat milk chocolate, like that's not super healthy for you. But like good, solid 90% dark chocolate with some like solid nutrients, like
dark chocolate.
You're fine. Like it's good for you. A couple squares, that's fine. So it's just it's anger inducing, isn't it? Okay, I don't like. Oh my gosh, Gia is a floof. I love your name, but get out of here. Well, actually, and you know what's weird too is, remember Claire, my mom was allergic to chocolate. Past tense. She's not allergic anymore.
Really?
Yep.
That's really weird.
She suddenly tried it, like, she kept trying it throughout the years, and it wasn't obviously working out. She got hives every time. But then sometime last year, I think.
Whoa.
Mom, are you in the chat, by the way? I feel like if anybody would be in the chat, it would be my mother. Answer this question, Mom. When was that, if you were there? Tell us about your experience not being allergic to chocolate.
Tell us about
your
experience.
It blows my mind. I obviously am super intolerant to beef and would never, ever, like, even touch it, try it again, because I would be potentially so ill. But with an anaphylactic kind of, like, hive allergic thing, I can understand why you'd, like, want to retry it, because allergies are weird that way. They can, like, come back.
Dude, I know someone who got pregnant, and she before was not allergic to any kind of animals, cats, hair, dog, whatever. And now she's allergic to all of that stuff.
Oh, no.
After being pregnant. I know, it sucks.
Oh my gosh, if I was allergic to dogs, I don't know what I would do. I would be so depressed for the rest of my life. Oh.
I know. Dude, same.
Okay, I'm ready to pop my thing in the oven. I'm going to try and not reveal it as I put it in. In fact, no, I'm not going to. I was just going to like swipe my camera off, but no, I'm not going to do that. It's not that exciting. Let's answer one more question before I leave for a hot second.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Creber. Hello. Yes, good. There you are, Mom. Okay. So I had official allergy tests and was allergic to chocolate and couldn't eat it for many years. Yes, it's true. But when was it that you figured out you could have it again?
We need answers.
She's here. That's funny.
Half a teaspoon of salt.
Oh my gosh, Gabe, beat it. I sound like a chipmunk in that. And you produced that, didn't you? I think Gabe produced it.
He can do it all.
I know. Don't you hate it when you read a recipe and you mix tablespoon with teaspoon? Yes, I'm a little.
Yes, I almost did that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on, Claire. I want to make sure that we also answer some of the questions that are coming over Twitter, because I obviously.
Oh my gosh, yes. By the way, I'm like really close to being able to actually pay attention.
Yeah, me too.
Because this involves math, and as most people know, I'm not good at that.
Actually, and I have a good question on Twitter, but I'm going to throw this in because it's going to take 2 seconds. I'll be back, Claire.
Do it! You want?
Sing them a little song. Claire, take it away with a little ditty.
Ginger and it's spilled all over my freaking hand. But that doesn't make me sad, because I'm in a band. Hey! It is not a good band, but it'll do for today. 'Cause I am gay in the happy sense. I have a boyfriend. But you can be gay and have a boyfriend. It's 2021. Anyway, I'm putting half a teaspoon of ground.
Did you sing a good song? It sounded good.
Shoot! I almost overdid it.
Oh my god. I'm so scared that I messed something up, because this is actually way harder than I thought it was going to be to multitask.
I haven't sat down to bake something in a really long time, so I'm actually really pumped I'm doing this.
I'm pumped.
Let's just hope I didn't forget anything. All right.
Wait.
I don't have an 1/8 teaspoon of a measurement.
Now, okay. I should have put, I see what I did wrong. No!
Did you do something
I wasn't
wrong?
paying attention about how to put them in. Hold on. It'll be fine, though. Do they need to be on? I don't even think I have parchment paper here. I don't bake enough to have parchment paper here. I bake a lot of, like, muffins, breakfast, cookies, because I got that from your family, Claire. You always make a lot of good, like, healthy breakfast cookies.
Oh, yeah. I actually really like this one recipe I still have. It's in a book called Thug Kitchen.
Oh,
Eat like you give it.
Fantastic.
Very good.
Okay, Claire.
This is smelling amazing.
Oh, fantastic.
Now,
yes, continue.
Hold on. I'm just wondering if I need to do all of these things at the same time, or if I need to cook and then do something and then cook and then do. Okay, no. I think we're fine.
You know, it said parchment paper, but like it should be fine. I think it'll be okay, Claire.
I hope it'll be okay.
I feel like I maybe should.
Oh, that tastes like heaven! Yeah.
I think it'll be fine. Yep, it'll be fine.
Boys.
I've decided it'll be just fine. Okay. Are you ready to put your thingamabobber into the thingamabobber, Claire?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at that freaking sexy piece of poop.
Nice. That's really good. Okay. Here's a good question from Twitter, Corlette. How often do we see each other? Do we wish we could see each other more? Well, considering the fact we haven't seen each other in 2 years.
Last time I saw you was Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. I literally forgot you. No, you're right. It hasn't been 2 years because you came back to Vancouver, but it was such a short visit.
For like
we
a minute.
Saw each other for like an hour. That was fun. But I literally a testament to how short it was, though, because I didn't even remember that was the last time I saw you. Oh,
wait,
my gosh.
I'm really confused. I have to do another thing?
How many miles away are we, Claire? Let's see.
I don't know.
It's a fast
plug in our addresses.
It's a fast calculation.
Okay.
2,179 kilometers is how far away you are.
Dang, dude.
I know.
When are you going to come visit us?
I know, and vice versa, too, when you guys come up to Vancouver.
Come on down.
Come on down.
I'm never returning to Vancouver ever again.
Now, I need a...
1 teaspoon ground cinnamon.
Okay, one more question from Twitter, Claire.
Okay.
Where did you get the idea for Halloweek? I think it was an awesome idea.
Crap! Sorry.
You can tell Claire's really ready to focus on questions right now.
Spilling everywhere. It's rough.
Once again, I don't think we remember. I genuinely don't remember.
I think we were bored one time and we were doing something else. And then we were like, you know what we should do? We should make so many more YouTube videos that it blows everyone's mind. And then we decided, okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to freaking, I don't know, make like a week of videos. And I came up with the temporary name Halloweek because I was embarrassed and I thought it was so bad. And then we ended up calling it that for so long that we just kept it.
It's true.
And then it became Halloweek.
We kept our slow motion pumpkin smashing intro too.
Yes. And then many years it got copyrighted later.
Yes, many years
blacked
later.
Out.
It took them a while.
Because I didn't realize what it was
to
from.
catch us.
I've learned so much about Halloween since then. It's been a great time.
Okay, wait. Let's answer one more from Twitter. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I have way too many windows open right now. What's our favorite autumnal meal / treat, Claire?
My favorite.
Is it what you're making today?
Treat? No, although if this was at a store as an option, I probably would get it first.
Okay.
I think that it's pie season for me. Like, I just get really excited that it's like time to eat pies. And so that's what I do, you know?
True.
And then
I have to say, I am not a pie person. Don't hate me. I'm not a pie person. Too late. However, there is a farm outside of Vancouver called, I think, Krauseberry Farms. It's where a lot of the like
Kraus?
fresh berries come from in our here town. And
Cool.
they have this like cream pie with a mountain of berries the size of like Mount Everest on the top of it. And it is, it's like more of a custard as opposed to like, I'm not a big fan of like pumpkin pies or, actually, the one we made though, Claire, when I was at your house the last time we were in Halloweek in person though, that was actually good. That was a good recipe. But yeah.
This is really weird and I think I did it wrong.
And so in terms of Autumnal treats, I would say, I don't know, like a good soup. It's not a treat, but I really like having soup in the fall. I really don't like that it's never cold enough to have soup in the summertime. How lame of an answer is that? And it's the only thing I can think of.
It's not that lame.
Okay, good. Thank you. See, Claire, I love it because you'll always defend my like healthy eating choices when it's the most precious time to say it.
I like myself some disgusting grubby food. Case in point, I just went to a barbecue place yesterday and I was eating like a freaking pig. Nice. But at the same time, I also like myself a good healthy option because I think it's nice to have both.
Indeed.
And this is really interesting. I've never actually made this before.
Jim.
So
I told you that like
see how it goes.
I'm sort of doing several things.
Yeah.
I'm doing a little bit of an array. So I'm having a good time. I think that's gonna work. Is that gonna work if I do that? Yes it is! Yay! Oh my god, okay. Let's see.
This tastes amazing.
Hey Claire, have you seen Has Been Hotel?
Yes, I have. I also auditioned for the new version because they decided, let's recast everybody.
Why did they?
Boy, do I got a bone to pick with them.
I saw that. I don't understand why they did that.
Because they're, well, I don't want to say too much.
True.
Because I do have a lot of information that their general public does not know.
Fair.
But sometimes people who have really good show ideas, they'll end up doing it like by themselves, right? And they like use their friends and like, oh, can I like cast in like a favor or whatever, and we'll like, I'll do one project for you, you do one project for me. And then a big company comes along and they're like, we love your idea, we're gonna pay you a bunch of money, and now it's our idea. And then they take over and they kind of ruin it.
Fair.
And that's essentially what's happening. So you know what? I guess I did say something I'm not supposed to say. But I don't really care.
I'll have to censor you.
Putting it in the oven.
Let's see. Gonna go back to YouTube now, guys, to the chat. So, hey, and also, just so you know, if we miss any questions, feel free to just put them back in the chat again. Obviously, I don't repeat the question like a billion times and like spam everybody else, but feel free to like keep adding them if we miss them, because I'm trying my best. But obviously, we're doing a little bit of a multitasking stream this time, but I'd love to get to all your questions. So,
not doing well. Set an alarm for 45 minutes.
Oh, wait, where did that question go? I really like that question. It's such a philosophical question. How do you pronounce pecan, Claire? Pecan or pecan? Now, It's funny because I thought I was actually going to say pecan, and then as I read how do you pronounce pecan, I said pecan, which I never say.
Maybe they pronounce it that way.
And
their
just, like,
brain's getting into your brain.
Maybe. How do you pronounce it, Elena? That's my question.
Yes, with phonetics.
What would you and Claire dress up as Halloween this year? Dress up.
What would we, or what are we?
Yeah, what would we if we were together? Maybe because I don't think.
Oh, I see.
I don't think I'll probably have. I don't have a Halloween costume this year.
You don't?
Nothing happens. There's no like events or parties or anything happening. So what do you?
I'm throwing a party for myself.
Nice.
Well, I, because I'm awesome, came up with the joint idea. So Gabriel Brown is going to be Star-Lord for the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I am going to be Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Once again,
which is an amazing
great duo.
Yes, the duo. The specific duo.
I'm just so excited about what I just started making. You're gonna love it. Sorry, continue.
I'm excited because I think yours is gonna look really like cute and fun, and mine's gonna look probably not that great, but it'll taste good.
Hold on. What? Hold on. I'll be back.
I am currently washing a pan
Why are you?
because I'm making a mess in the kitchen, and I'm really trying to keep a clean workspace here, okay? But I'm under stress, and it's not good.
I'm unsure, Claire. I'm doing my best, but I'm unsure.
Do either of you like eggnog?
Do I like eggnog? Oh, is
Yeah,
that the question? Yes, I like eggnog, although I've never found a good substitute that's not like the dairy kind, so I can't drink that much of it. But, although
I hate all kinds of eggnog. I'm really sorry.
Not even,
I'm really, really sorry.
bad, though. There's some good ones, like the...
No, I've had the organic versions. I've had the Walmart versions, and they're all bad.
Okay.
They're all bad.
Right.
They suck.
I'll leave you to that. Oh, my timer's going to go off.
It tastes like mint milk, and I want to throw up. It's like the stuff that comes out of your mouth is somehow entering back in, and it's stupid.
Oh, dear. Looks like it says...
But let me tell you how I really feel. Hey, are some of you guys at Ponyville Cider Fest right now? Isn't that happening?
I'm concerned.
I was almost going to go to that, and then unfortunately I was traveling pretty much right up till the day that I would need to be there for the first day. And I was supposed to be camping this weekend actually, but then
and
it
then
flooded.
The rain, eh? Claire, oh, it's totally fine. Don't worry.
That is the worst. Pumpkin by itself is like the most disgusting thing on the planet.
Disturbing.
It's so gross.
Disturbing.
It's so gross.
I know. I don't understand how it ends up tasting so good in stuff. That's my question.
Me neither. It's just like the right pairing of like sweetness.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like philosophically questioning why we even have pumpkin pie in the first place. And pumpkin treats.
Yes. I am utterly confused. I'm just cleaning up now because my thing is in the oven. When is yours going to be done, Michelle? Do you know?
Well, a portion of mine is already done.
Oh.
So there's that.
Well, I don't mean to brag, but mine's going to take a long time.
It's okay, because mine is not necessarily one piece of
all right. Do you want me to take over some of the questions?
Yes, please do, because
I have been answering a few and relaying them to you.
Awesome.
I'm just putting away my spices. Here we go, though.
So good. Okay. Go for it, Claire.
All right. What was your favorite subject in school in terms of academics? Uh-oh. I guess my answers don't count then. I guess English. English was my favorite. That's an academic one. Obviously, my real answer would be theater and phys ed, but apparently you didn't want me to answer either of those because sports and the arts don't matter.
It's true. They don't. Ask me. I believe it. I also...
Ask me. My Spotify is about my math.
Exactly. This is such a good, well-structured hat. I'm pretty impressed. So my... English was actually my least favorite because I was frustrated at the limitations that they would always give for assignments on how to express opinions on a certain material. Like, it was always so regimented and it didn't feel...
Oh, mine definitely was not.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry,
I might have just been like the English I had. I loved my...
It was just like the baseline. I had a really, consistently really good teachers in that course.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons, too, why I didn't like it, especially near the end, is because I did grade 11 and grade 12 in the same year. the only grade 12 provincial you have to do is the English provincial. And it wasn't
Oh,
obviously
right.
that I wasn't like good enough to do the English provincial, but they always,
Mm-hmm.
what I mean by regimented is like there's always these specific ways they want you to do it, even though they're completely useless. So I remember just not
Yeah.
enjoying that, doing that provincial. And then, oh my God, it was actually so funny because I wasn't like, you know, I knew my stuff really well, and I was ready to go do my English 12 provincial. When I got my mark back, it said like 49 out of 100, and I was like, "There's no
What?
way in hell." So I obviously
You have to
compared. I was like,
be
"This is impossible. Show me
not
my
English
marks."
speaker to get
I
a
know,
49.
I know. And then they
What the
emailed
heck?
back and they were like, "Oh, sorry." They emailed back like a month later and they were like, "Oh,
What?
sorry. We marked out of 50, not out of 100." I was like,
Oh,
"How did
well,
you
then that's
even
great.
how did you even do that? Like how
Yeah,
are you going
how did they make that
along and you're
mistake?
like, "Ooh, 2 out of 4, not 4." Like I don't understand
Yeah,
how
what
that
the heck?
happened, but that's probably why I didn't like English. And then my favorite subject might have been math because it all made sense and it all had
No,
to be done a specific way.
no,
Ironically, I didn't
no.
like that with English, but I like that about math. And then, yeah, I don't know. We have something called social studies in Canada, and
Yeah,
it's
social studies
essentially
is also really
history
fun.
slash
Yes.
societal stuff.
It's like civics
Sometimes,
and history
mm-hmm.
combined.
Yeah,
I also really like social studies. I definitely did.
yeah.
Um,
Although now that I really, obviously like, I
Someone said,
hope
by
the
the way, guys, if you
material
can't
has
tell, I've been
expanded.
sarcastic pretty much this entire time, so it's okay. I obviously love sports and the arts, and I think everybody should. And one day I'm going to open a school where I can help children have both of those things. But anyway, that's like for when I'm retired, though. Someone said, have you
Okay,
ever heard of reface? No.
I have not. Claire, you answer a question there. I will. I'm just gonna go
Okay.
grab something from my office.
Shoot
But
me, guys.
Elena says
Ooh,
Claire
my
looks
AirPods are
suspiciously
dying.
like my kitchen. Your kitchen looks suspiciously like her kitchen, and she's
My
concerned. Are
kitchen?
you in Elena's
Nice.
kitchen, Claire? How dare you? I'll be back.
This is definitely not. I just purchased this sign yesterday and this sign, and I think I'm slowly becoming like a 40-year-old mom, which honestly I'm willing to embrace. This one says kitchen, just in case you forget, where you are. And this one says give thanks, because I always think that that's an important thing to remember. Sometimes we can go through our lives and not give thanks where thanks is due. Anyway, stop talking about social studies, guys. Come on. Let's
No hate, not a pie person either. My favorite pumpkin that I've ever participated in is that Gabe and I once made a pumpkin with the pie symbol on it, so it was pumpkin pie.
wow.
Isn't that great?
That's pretty great.
I also actually that's not my
Hit me with
favorite.
the
I also
questions,
carved
kid.
like a Harry Potter face once, and I was so impressed with myself because I'm not a visual
That's
artist at
Yeah,
all.
I'm not either. But I'm trying to. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, how's life? Life's okay. Life has been better, but you know what I always say? When life is okay and they're giving you lemons, then you can squeeze some of them people's eyes and you can make lemonade. And that's the best of both
That's
worlds.
the
And
Claire Corlett motto.
I'm not really sure if that's an actual metaphor that I encourage humans to take. I'm obviously being stupid. But
What? You're being
yeah.
facetious?
What? Me? No.
Crazy. That is the last thing I would expect from you. To be A,
Um,
sarcastic, or B, facetious.
Hey, someone just said, hey, Claire, I saw the video where you went to Washington. My favorite part is where you went to the Lincoln Square Mall. I live close to that and I love going to the movies there. Funny enough, I actually was just back in DC like days ago and it was awesome. And we were in Maryland for a little bit and then we went back to like all those places and we went into the Spy Museum was closed, which I'm really mad about because that is just the best museum of all time. We went to one of the original Smithsonian, and which is kind of like a really small building now. It doesn't really do anything. We went around. We went to the Navy base for a bit, where the academy is, and where else? What did we go into? We saw like the outdoor, like botanical sculpture garden, not botanical, just sculpture garden. Someone said, "What is your favorite source of caffeine?"
Did you guys go to Gettysburg?
Coffee. No.
Gettysburg is close to there, isn't it? It's like just at the top of Maryland, or like just in Pennsylvania on the other side of the border.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, we might have gone through there. I don't.
Because I remember we were gonna go.
I don't think so.
I always wanted to go to Gettysburg because of the Office episode, and Gabe, not Gabe, Gabe, but Gabe the character becomes Lincoln.
Oh my gosh, that is one of the funniest episodes I've ever freaking seen this side of the Mississippi.
I love it.
Okay, here's my snack, guys.
Okay,
if you guys have never done this before, you're missing out. You put salt in a tomato.
Oh, Kira Thomas asks, quick question. When it comes to eating veggies, what should I start with? I say start with some peas, because you cannot go wrong with peas.
Snow peas!
Delicious. Yeah, snow peas, or even just like warm up some frozen peas, have it with some butter, and just enjoy the bowl of peas and enjoy and just like it.
Edamame, if you want to go more traditional.
Edamame is even better.
With it.
Very true. The edamame at restaurant we have here at Cactus Club is always a good bet.
Yeah. Edamame in Vancouver is really good. I miss that.
Interesting. Okay. Gonna just say yes to the dress on that one.
Someone said.
I wonder what I'm doing.
I'm not looking at you on purpose because I don't even want to see.
I know. I'm not looking at you at all. I'm literally not looking at you at all. Mr. Sir.
Someone said broccoli tastes better, which I also agree with. I love broccoli. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm turning into a 40-year-old suburban mom. I go to a restaurant, and as my side dish for an option, I get broccoli. Steamed broccoli. Put some salt and pepper on there. Boom, you're golden.
How brilliant, Claire. Brilliant.
Brussels sprouts too. Oh, this time of the year. Oh God. Sister.
Okay. My favorite recipe, just like make Brussels sprouts as a side, is you slice them up, obviously, into small pieces. And then you finely chop some garlic, and you also cut up some almonds, and then you saute that all together with some olive oil, and it's so simple, but it's so delicious. I literally have that for lunch sometime. I'm obsessed with Brussels sprouts.
Cutting the Brussels sprouts in half, salt, pepper, oil, put them in the freaking oven.
Oh my.
And I'm just getting so excited about this. And then you bring them out and you put it in a bowl with like a really simple aioli. Oh, and you've got yourself some freaking delicious Thanksgiving potluck to bring.
Fantastic. That sounds delicious.
My dad hates broccoli. Put his phone number in the comments. I'll give him a call. Just kidding.
You gotta have like Chinese broccoli though, when they like sauteed and mixed vegetables at Chinese restaurants.
Broccolini. They go with broccolini, and that is delicious.
Yes, I am obsessed with water chestnuts as well. So when I go to our favorite Chinese restaurant in Vancouver, I always make sure I get water chestnuts. I think I have some in the cupboard right now. I always have some water chestnuts in the cupboard because I'm obsessed with them.
But
They're really
love
good in stir fries and stuff.
Those.
Okay, I'm almost done this part of the journey. But I saw another good question, and it was, can you do an impression of Sweetie Belle? Wait. Okay, no, Claire, you do an impression of Apple Bloom, and I have to do an impression of Sweetie Belle.
Okay, what's your
Yours
famous
is easier.
line?
I mean, mine is easier because I just have to be like, it's too loud. It's too loud to impersonate.
Do it, Michelle!
Give me a line, Claire. What do you say?
That's not red. It's cinnamon. For Pete's sakes, it's all red.
That's not red. It's cinnamon. It's way higher than that, isn't it?
No, that's about it.
It's cinnamon. Oh, come on.
There you go.
I would do it louder, but I don't want to wake up the whole world at 2 o'clock
I'm about to commit.
p.m.
I've had enough tomatoes that I'm about to commit. Give me a line.
Okay, you gotta say the classic, aren't you gonna stay for brunch?
Aren't you gonna stay for brunch?
Pretty good.
Boom.
Pretty solid. And they used to switch our voices all the time anyway, so what difference does it make, Claire? Do we really sound that similar? Like, apparently.
I don't. I think we do in our regular lives.
Yeah.
But not with that. I mean, one of them has an accent and the other one doesn't. Can't they just figure that out?
And also, I have a fun story. This is so much fun. We also used to play pranks. Remember, we always used to like call my parents or your parents down the stairs, and they'd always answer. I'd be like, solid. Oh my gosh.
I don't know why we got so much, entertainment out of that. Because we would just, I was standing like up on your ledge thing, and we were just like hearing each other. We were laughing so hard, it didn't make any sense. We were like
going.
We like tried to get the other person to like not say anything. It was like way too much. Had way too much entertainment value for us. Mom? Yeah? Oh my god!
It's working! Oh my gosh, and that wasn't that long ago. We've always been idiots.
I know. I'm eating all of these tomatoes.
You have tomatoes? Why are you eating tomatoes? I remember now that I hear it in my head, I remember you saying earlier that you were eating tomatoes, but I didn't like take it in. And now I'm like, why are you still eating tomatoes? Yeah.
I'm eating.
Why?
A lot.
Good sir, why are you eating so many tomatoes?
Hey Claire.
Oh my gosh.
Hey Claire, correct me if I'm wrong, but were you the voice actor of Michelle from 3, 2, 1 Penguins? Yes, I was. I did that. I remember doing it, but I don't really remember anything about it other than the fact that I did it. And also, I just found out that that's the same, the Big Ideas production company is the same as VeggieTales, and I used to watch VeggieTales all the time.
VeggieTales. Yeah.
And I'm honestly
I was terrified of VeggieTales. Never mind. I actually couldn't stand it because I was so scared of the vegetables.
Dude,
I was scared of how they were animated.
The song, Jonah was a promise. That song slaps.
Slapped hard.
I highly recommend searching it up on Spotify if you want a good time.
I was also just scared of way too many types of animation as a child. Like, obviously, everyone knows.
Which is so weird because
I am scared of the Muppets.
We grew up on animation.
I know, but none of the shows we were in.
I wasn't interested.
Animation. Like, none of them.
Because it wasn't
I've never
cool
been
for
in an
me.
animation that I didn't like the animation of. There's been some more creepy than others. Oh no, that's not true. There was that one, which I'm not gonna say out loud because I don't want anyone to know that that's why I didn't like it. But let's see. What is our favorite Halloween/horror movie? Did we answer that question yet? I don't think we really did.
Somebody wants you to do a tap dance, Michelle.
Someone wants me to
more
do a tap
specifically,
dance.
they said, "Are you going to do more dance videos sometimes?" And I would love to see you do more tap.
Well, it's been hard to dance in the pandemic, I must say, because the studios were closed for a very long time. But once I have time, I will absolutely go down to some of our dance studios in Vancouver and get back into it. But I also had a really bad shoulder injury for a very long time.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't dance for a long time. But now it is healed, so it's okay. Ugh. It's so weird on its own. Okay. But did we answer our question about what our favorite Halloween movie is? I don't think we did. I think we answered our Christmas movie. For whatever reason.
My favorite Halloween movie is also Krampus. I'm just kidding. By the way, my this might sound more echoey because my AirPods died, and I'll put them back in. They charge a little bit, but
don't worry. It still sounds good. It sounds pretty solid.
Let's see. What would be my favorite? You know, what I'm thinking of, I feel like, is the appropriate answer. If it's the only one that I can really think of. My favorite horror film. It's more of like a psychological thriller with, it's kind of jump scary, but it's not cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
It's Creep.
Oh,
and
yes.
It's really
Dude,
good.
That movie. Oh, with Mark Duplass, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, that
it's
so
amazing. Don't watch the second one.
Yeah,
the second one's kind of trash.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I guess they did an okay job, but
I have to grab something. One sec.
Okay. Let's see. What is our favorite show from our childhood? Let's see.
I've angled my camera up so that you can't see some of the things I'm doing.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm back. Hello.
Well, I'm trying to think of our favorite childhood cartoons.
Ooh.
Our favorite.
Oh, Phineas and Ferb for me. I didn't watch that many cartoons growing up. Again, ironically, for someone who was a voice actor. But
I remember when we went to Palm Springs as children and we had American TV. I think my favorite, and probably my brother's too, was, well, let me give three. So American TV, when we had it, I would say my favorite was the Blues Imaginary Home for Foster Friends, whatever that show's called. That was my favorite. I can't even remember it. Camp Lazlo was good too. It was a close second. At home, I would say Dragon Tales was like, when I was really young, I watched that a lot. And then in terms of like anime, my brother and I were really obsessed, and especially in the summertime, we would watch this Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged series where like people would like dub, ironically, they would dub the real versions of the show, and they would just kind of like mess around and like be funny with it. And I don't really remember if they were actually funny. Like I don't remember it, but I remember that they were funny. If that makes sense. But yeah, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends was dope.
Phineas and Ferb. That's really my only answer. Like I loved that show.
Oh,
because it's so
and
brilliant.
like every Disney cartoon, but that doesn't really count.
Yeah. Let's see.
But those were timeless.
Okay.
I think I'm done with my tomatoes. I'm gonna put them away before I get ahead. Speaking of caffeine, somebody asked a question about caffeine earlier. I think I'm gonna make myself a little cold brew.
Huh. Okay, I'm just looking on Twitter here. I'm waiting for it to load.
Yeah,
it's answered some Twitter stuff in a while, but I don't think there's too many because probably most people are here. Someone is wondering if you are related to Ian James Corlett, the actor who voiced Cheetor from Beast Wars. Are you?
That would be him.
Ian Corlett, Claire?
You know, I know a lot of people don't think that this is true because it sounds just too good to be true. But he, funny enough, was the man who provided the sperm for my very well-being to be here.
Crazy
today.
How that works out.
Did that answer your question?
Was that clear enough for you? Was that graphic enough for you? I don't know.
That is the real question. Because if it wasn't, I can go into more detail of how it actually occurred.
Oh, wow.
Starting in Italy.
That's perfect. Wow, fantastic. Okay, let's see. Good. Oh, Claire, I have a question for you. This is the current trend out in the world that I did not understand until someone explained it to me yesterday. Is today a bones day or a no bones day for you? Claire? You're quiet. Where are you? Oh, there you're just... What?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, you don't know what that means. Okay, I'll explain it to you. So, apparently there's this pug on TikTok.
A pug?
Yes, a pug, like a senior pug, who sometimes wants to use his bones and sometimes doesn't. and his owner will kind of move him around in the morning to see if he wants to use his bones or not use his bones. And ever since then, everyone's been looking to him to tell them if they're going to have a bones day or a no bones day.
Wait, like his own, like his skeletal frame? His
yeah,
bones?
like just like he'll like flop over if it's a no bones day, and then he'll like stand up and be ready for a walk if it is a bones day. It's really cute. So now everyone's like, is it a bones day or no bones day? I'm like, I feel like half my bones are ready to go today.
I guess I would lean towards it being a bone day for me.
Good. Okay.
Did you know yesterday or potentially 2 days ago was National Throwing a Short Person Day?
What?
It said anybody who was under 5'4". Gabe and I were eating lunch, and he's like,
"I'm 5 foot. Wait, under or like 5'4" or under? I have to clarify.
Under 5'4".
Okay,
and,
well, I'm
and he
5'4",
looked at me.
so
He's like, he literally was like this. He was like, "Oh, it's National Throwing a Short Person Day. You can throw anyone under 5'4". And he just looked up from his phone, and he was like, and I was like, I am 5'4".
Yep, we're the exact same height. Please don't throw me.
Throw anyone. I don't know what website this is on.
That's just so random. There's got to be like, if there's a national day for that. Can you imagine? Like, there's got to be a national day for literally everything.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
At first, it's National Ice Cream Day, Pizza Day, whatever. People can deal with that. But now, National Throwing a Short Person Day.
Now it's gotten too far. That's too far.
Ben Fisher has a super chat thing. He said, he says, "See you later. It's getting pretty late for me. It's been nice watching y'all mess around in the background while I've been working." That is awesome. I'm actually really pumped that people do that. I think that's cool.
Love it. Thank you for coming, Benza. Yeah, nice to hear from. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Project Brookfield Zoo asked, "What is your guys' favorite instrument?" Claire, what's your favorite instrument?
To play? Probably
both? To play or just to listen to?
Let me give you 3 in 1.
Oh boy, here we go.
The best instrument of all time is the piano.
True.
Everything is based off of the piano.
Absolutely agree. True.
In terms of if I wanted to learn a new instrument that's not the piano that I don't know how to play, I've always wanted to play the trumpet. So that's also a really good instrument. But my favorite instrument in general is, like, for me personally, is the drums.
To play, would you say? Oh, you're cutting out, good sir.
To play is also the drums. It's more fun than the piano. Okay, this is good because there's several ways to answer this question. I would also love to learn how to play the trumpet because that is a very cool instrument, and it's so interesting to me how it's such a simple build of an instrument, but it can do such complex things. Like, it blows my mind. And obviously, piano is my favorite instrument because it's my favorite one to play, but I also love the drums, and I have had to recently start playing them a lot more and getting back into it. So I'm excited that I have an excuse to do that. And hold on, I'm just placing one last thing here. I'm getting closer, Claire. Where are you at? For me, I'm about to make myself a matcha latte.
Oh, awesome. Perfect. Okay, let's answer. Oh no! Hold on. I got my headphones in the way of my space. Okay, hold on.
Keep saying, have you ever heard about main skin? I don't think either of us know what that is, which is why we have.
What is it?
Main skin with like a little.
Oh no, Claire! Yes, Claire. That's the band that won Eurovision.
Oh, frick! Never mind. I don't know what it is. Michelle does though.
Yes. They are a great band. I listen to their stuff. They are on my Spotify playlists. So there you go. I also am so curious as to how that man can sing with such a gruff voice for every second of every song he sings. It's quite impressive. Okay. Let's see, Claire. Let's do a couple of rapid fire questions here.
Yeah.
My sister's a huge Supernatural fan. I was on Supernatural when I was like 10 or 12 or something.
Oh, was it the mushrooms thing?
No, that was Haunting Hour. I died in Supernatural, and then I was angry that I was dead.
See, that's fun. I was in a show called The Murders, and unfortunately my death scene was not that graphic. I really wanted to
Mine was like, I'm like dying in the thing, and like they're trying to prevent the death from the natural order or something, and then I like they have like the mask on, like it's a full like lose my blood pressure kind of like dying in the hospital bed as my father's like crying. It's not graphic, but it was like intense.
That was interesting. I didn't have to like show myself dying. I just had to run away from a murder with a dog.
Right.
And I'll tell you, that dog was the freaking cutest golden retriever I have ever freaking worked with / met in my entire
I've never
life.
worked with a golden retriever before. I'm jealous. I've worked with other pups, but not a golden.
It was a bucket list thing for me. And the weird thing is, like, that whole day of filming was like, it didn't even take that long, which was great. And it also was like, everything was so planned out. There was like no room for like true acting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everything had to be, look left here, wait 2 seconds, look right, do this, do that, then run, see the guy, run, scream, whatever.
Right.
It was pretty interesting.
Was like
and I had to work with a dog too. And the dog was really cute. And she was not, you know, that right, because she's a dog, but she was still very nice.
It's going to work. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this.
Was Ty Olsson ever in an MLP episode? I don't know, he might have. You remember Ty, right, Michelle?
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure he was in.
I'm a little
He's been in animation.
Who loves berries and cream? Okay. Claire, back in the day, you hit up an animator, Jan Animations, to be a part, and Shady Vox to be a part of an undisclosed project before he got hit with the, I don't know what the C&D is, but do you remember anything about that?
Either, but I do know what this person's talking about. Basically, well, I had asked them to animate something short for me, for this kid, and then I was like, oh, I'll owe you one in the future, basically, because it was really short and it was really nice of them to do. And then they were like, years later, they were like, hey, can we cash in our favor now? And I was like, sure. And they got me to like do a voice on their animated project, which honestly is very good. I don't know if you guys have seen it. They displayed it like at a convention. I'm not really sure. Was it in Germany? I think it was in Germany at GalaCon. They like displayed their whole thing there, which was really cool because we actually got to see it. And I did like one line. It was really not that fascinating. Sorry.
Great story, Claire. I enjoyed it. Okay.
Well, I'm glad.
Let's see. Oh, yes. Lily cannot be here. Hi, Lily. Hope you're having a good day. Sorry you can't be here. Thanks for thinking of me, though. I can absolutely say that. Scoot, scoot, skittle-oo. Scoot, scoot, skittle-oo. Chicken time. Claire, are you a chicken?
Me?
Yes.
No. I've actually grown out of my chicken phase.
Indeed. Have you seen? I have not seen any of the new My Little Pony things. Is the one on Netflix though? It has like James Marsden in it, who I love.
I know. And it has that girl from Orange Is the New Black.
Kimiko Glenn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Kiki.
Kiki Glenn.
Yes.
This is.
Do you guys like country music? I have one.
Not a big country music person, but I know a lot of great musicians in the country music land, and I love all of them, and they're brilliant.
I recently have appreciated country more because I think it was just fun to make fun of it as a kid. But then I was
there's bad country, and then there's like actually good country music.
Yeah, and then there's good country, and like I also grew up really liking the old Taylor Swift. That was like my the one CD that I owned as a child.
Right.
So I kind of had to like Taylor Swift. But if you haven't listened to this song yet, this is why I love country music. This exact song sums it up so well. It's not even funny. So go home today, kids, and search up Corn by Blake Shelton on wherever you listen to your music. And you tell me that you don't love country music after that song. Now, secondary to that.
I will
if
tell
you want a female artist, search up Goodbye Earl by whatever that band is with all the girls in it. I'm gonna say it wrong.
Is it the Dixie Chicks or?
I was gonna say that. No, the Chicks. That's why. The Chicks.
Oh, obviously, right, of course, because they changed their name. I apologize. Yes.
Both of the songs are obviously they're hilarious, and honestly, Korn is like growing to be like my favorite song of all time.
Oh my gosh, that's a big say.
I know, but it's so good. It's so good. It's
and it's funny actually that you say that, because wasn't your favorite song of mine for a long time Princess? Because that song, not on my intention, ended up being, it sounded so country for whatever reason.
Yeah, it was very country.
I think it's because I got
a
country
little
style
country
drummer and guitarist.
That's what I've just come to realize.
What?
I think I just have more country in me than I
Then
thought.
you realized.
Because growing up,
Yeah.
like in the city, you think that you're a city kid because like you like it, but you don't love it. And then you go to a freaking farm and you're like, oh shoot, I actually want chickens. And then you have to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, could you live on a farm and would you live on a farm? And the answer is yes, but not at this point in time in my life. But I do want to live on a farm. So. Someone said, Creber, are you actually Canadian? Oh, she can't hear right now. We're both Canadian. Yeah. Any other questions?
I can't expose. I'm going to be ready to show you what I've done, Claire, in like 5 minutes? 10 minutes? Are you done?
Okay.
What's yours at?
Maybe 10.
Okay.
This will be out in 6 minutes, but on the off chance that it needs like 5 more minutes, which it might need.
That's okay. Why don't you? So I literally remember when I said rapid fire questions, and then we've only answered 2 questions since then. Sorry, boys. Let's really go for it though. Creber, are you actually Canadian? 100% all through and through. We're both Canadian, except Claire, I think, is really an American now because she doesn't like Canada as much as I do. Because you're just more like a sunshine person. I'm more okay with the rain, I think, than you are.
I love living in Arizona. I like traveling to experience all of that, but I always want to come back to not having rain,
Well, I mean, I'm definitely jealous of the open space in the desert. Yes, that's one thing we just don't have here in terms of like just the ability to do well, but I mean we also have like all of our beautiful hikes and like not to say there's nowhere to like go and explore because that's certainly
well I actually want to do a trip like around like rural Canada at some point. I've never really been to anywhere other.
I'd love to go to Banff for God's sake. Oh my god.
Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh.
Banff would be freaking amazing.
Someone said, if you had the chance to go to space without worries, would you do it? And my answer to you is if you have the opportunity to go to space, there wouldn't really be a lot of worries around it because space travel is really much more safe than people think it is. So the answer would be yes to that. I would never turn that down because I would have to go. I wouldn't be able to live with myself.
Yeah, me too.
But if I could veto it, giving it to somebody who would experience that in a much more different and fuller way, then I would veto it to one specific person. But if he's gone to space by then I'd do it.
For sure. Okay, rapid fire. Keep it going. I like it.
Yeah, let's go. Ask us really random questions. Ask us like
short, very random questions.
Your head. Bland questions. Give them all.
Love it.
And I'll sip my mom.
Could Madeline Peters be alive anytime soon? Maddie is in LA, and I haven't actually talked to her in a while, but I hope she's doing super well. Love Maddie. We've always ended up doing more together, Claire, but we love Maddie. She's still a great friend of ours.
Yeah.
But Claire and I mean, you have to understand, we've known each other way before My Little Pony and have worked together since we were really little kids, and like way outside of My Little Pony too.
Yes. Yeah. It's kind of weird how many things.
It is kind of weird how many things we've done together.
Someone said you like jazz.
Yeah, man, I love jazz.
I do.
Freaking love jazz. My dad's like one of the best jazz piano players in Canada.
Oh my gosh, someone said something I totally agree with. Also, Michelle would make an awesome young Link. No disrespect to the dub cast, but the CMC could have voiced Shaheen. I thought they were saying live action, and I regret that, but I also think, imagine Michelle as Link, guys.
That would rock my world.
Deep blonde hair.
Yeah.
How
I could do
cool
it.
would that be?
I love it.
Someone said if you all had a chance to work in a haunted house, would you do it? I actually have.
You have?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I didn't realize
It's amazing. I was a dancing skeleton. I worked the lines as well as some of the nights being in the haunted house, but they realized quickly that I was just a great line entertainer, and I was dancing to all the songs, and I was like, you like don't talk to anyone, you just kind of like get to dance with them and like take pictures, and like I freaked out, and I was like known as the happy skeleton or something. And I actually, that place closed down. It was, the old place was called the Dunbar Haunted House. It was so good.
I did not know you did that.
And they had this huge warehouse sale, and I actually bought my skeleton costume because I had such a great time there. And it was very expensive, but it was worth it because it was cool, and I will always have that costume. And it's a really good one.
I did not know that. When did you do that? Was that in LA?
I was like 16.
Oh, okay, it was here.
Yeah, I was like 16.
Where is that? Where was it, I mean?
It was called the Dunbar Haunted House, but it was like in a warehouse, like outside.
Yeah.
Of Dunbar. Pretty cool.
Wacky crazy. Okay, sorry, I'm interrupting the what do we call rapid fire? Every time we start to rapid fire.
Which music videos do you gals? Oh crap! Do you gals make? Is your favorite?
Oh, of ours, I
really
love.
like.
Oh, go for it.
I was gonna say I actually really like Unexpected.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't even like thinking of like actually good ones we've done. They're all good in their own. Like I was thinking of comedy ones.
I just really think that one is really pretty.
It's really cute.
We did a good job and I remember coming up with that idea, and I was like, how did we come up to that idea? Were we shuffling through like a few things?
Yeah, and then we got that like long time lapse at the end too, which was really cool. I remember that we sat there, we like sat and waited for the sun to go down to get the like time lapse shot.
Cool. I just like the premise and the storyline, I guess, of the actual, the whole thing. And the song was really pretty, and it fit really well.
I really like music videos, or ways they tell like stories in TV shows where the camera is another character. I think that's always really fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it going, Claire.
What
I'm with you.
Would be your dream pet? This person wants a fox.
Oh, I already have a dream pet, and his name is Mugina, and I would never want anything else in the whole wide world.
Sorry, timer. My dream pet, I don't know. Chicken. I'm really interested in chicken.
I would have a chicken. Yeah. That would be fun.
Holy crap. This looks amazing.
Does it look good, Claire?
Holy crap.
That was such a big note you hit that you cut out.
Thank you. Holy buttholes. This makes me want to die.
Awesome. Let's see here. Cookies or brownies? I will pick cookies. Claire, what do you want?
Brownies.
She will pick brownies. Favorite sport? I am a huge hockey nerd. Claire is a huge soccer nerd.
Yeah.
Would you still say your favorite sport is soccer? I can't imagine it would be anything different.
Yeah, it's still soccer.
Soccer, indeed. And Morgan, look at that, too.
It's the only sport I'm willing to wake up at a ridiculous time to watch. So,
yeah. Hey, but I couldn't wake up to watch the gold medal game between Canada and Sweden at the Olympics, and then my recording didn't work. I was so pissed off, but I was able to watch it on like CBC, the streaming thing, before I was like spoiled the score at least. But still, I was annoyed because I had to watch it on my phone. It was like such a legendary moment, and I'm like watching it on my phone.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it took me a while to actually find something that worked for me to see it though. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's right, because you were, yeah. I remember you being like, I can't, it's like not loading.
So technically, I'm supposed to leave this for like, what, 30 minutes? It's done.
Is it ready to present? Because I think that's the important part. Is it ready enough
I'm going to try and present. I'm going to try.
Okay, brilliant.
I might ruin it.
Someone says I'm a hockey nerd too. What's your team? Mine is obviously the Vancouver Canucks. And Claire, your singing reminds it's Jeremiah Pebbles of Ariana Grande. There you go. There's your compliment of the day, Claire.
Wow. What song have you been listening to and why? But thank you.
You do actually have an Ariana Grande-ness to your voice, I would say.
I can, but
I can. Hi, Michelle and Claire. Hello, little avocado. I love a good avocado. Noodles or pasta? Well, that is contradictory, but I'll say pasta.
I might have to agree with that.
Exactly. Donkey or horse? I would feel like horse because they're more useful in an emergency.
Yeah, also you can breed horses. So.
I've only ever ridden a horse. This is also to answer Pegasus Studios' question, but I've only ever ridden a horse for a show when I was in my Western Strange Empire, and it was fun. I've never ridden since then, but I really enjoyed it, and I felt really safe. It was kind of scary at first, but yeah, I didn't have to do anything crazy on it. Obviously, no big stunts or anything, but just we rode them a lot for the whole year, and I would definitely do it again because it's fun. Claire, when's the last time you rode a horse? Has it been recently? You're in the desert. You'd have more of a chance of riding a horse than I would.
Let's see. The last time I rode a horse, I actually don't remember, meaning that it's been too long. And I love horses so much. I learned how to ride them when I was a kid, and then somehow all my friends at the same time also did that, and they were like miles and miles ahead.
Right.
So I just stopped because I realized that I wasn't going to be equestrian because I didn't really want to.
Yeah.
Badly. And so I chose other hobbies.
I feel like that's the one thing about our childhoods is that we didn't really get to do a lot of like normal like team sports or like extracurricular activities.
Yeah, the only thing I did was stuff with my school, pretty much, apart from soccer outside of school. But
yeah, that's right. At least you got to stay at school.
Yeah.
Not that I would have wanted to necessarily, but certainly, I mean, yeah, I would have definitely. I don't really care about school. I just would have liked to have played team field hockey, but I would have just never had time. I never would have had time for it, and especially because those kind of team sports, I don't even have.
Well, because you did dance too. That was
and that was the thing. I at least like started doing dance when I was a little bit more into my teens, and that was kind of my at least like consistent social life. Because even when we do get to do projects with people our age, when you're young in the industry, the projects will end, right? Like if you know, and in voice acting, you don't actually see each other. I think something a lot of people don't understand about voiceover is that if you're a series lead on a show, you're still not going in for more than 2 hours a week to record an episode. It's very short. It's a very quick, short process. Unlike film and TV, where you're usually, a normal episodic is shooting for about 2 weeks, an episode. Maybe shorter if it's a half-hour thing. But, so, again, like, that was kind of one of the cool things, specifically about My Little Pony, and why everyone got to know each other a bit better, even if we don't, like, see each other a lot necessarily in session, was that we got to all, like, travel the world together, which was very unique. Cool.
Extremely unique.
Yeah. And then, obviously, again, like, Claire and I knew each other from many, many different things as well.
And we're the same age, too, which is helpful, because a lot of people who play kids normally are not actually kids. And it's kind of nice knowing someone who was the same age.
Yeah, and there weren't there were about 10 of us in Vancouver growing up. That was kind of it. Most kids are still played by adults, which is now good for us because we're adults now, Claire. Now we're the adults playing those.
Now we get to do what we were frustrated about as children.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, let's go.
I'm so close to being able to show you, Claire, and I'm excited.
Me too, but
we're almost done, guys. I'm thrilled about this.
Okay.
I'm thrilled to show you all.
Very
close to being done. Okay, rapid fire, Claire. Here we go. This is gonna be a 2-hour live stream. That's good. That's fine. This is on the longer side, but we're having fun, and I hope everyone's been entertained. The time has gone by so quickly.
On my presentation,
okay, I'll be back in.
It didn't look the way I wanted it to look. Okay?
Claire, you answer a question, which is what's your favorite video game character?
Rick. Steve from Minecraft. Or no, the pigs from Minecraft. I love the pigs.
What was your answer?
Minecraft pigs.
Oh, yeah. My favorite video game character would be Master Chief, obviously, because it's freaking Master Chief. So there you go. I hear, Claire, you're not so much a fan of Halo, eh? And I never got to play it with you.
Oh my gosh!
I never ever played it when we were kids. You and I.
This is the most inaccurate rumor that has spread.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, you have to...
Yes!
Gabriel Brown has to apologize then.
He needs to, because this was supposed to be a private matter, not online. And I have nothing wrong with Halo. When he introduced it to me, he introduced the thing where you just do nothing and you're not actually playing a game. You're just walking around on a jetpack that doesn't even work. And he was introducing that to me right after we had spent way too much time already playing Portal, like literally the same day. And I was so tired of video games. And he was like, "You hate Halo, don't you?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. I just don't want to look at a screen anymore."
Okay.
And everything's irritating. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was so... Anyway, since then...
Okay, I believe you.
I have played portions of like the storyline, which is what I'm most interested in.
Which ones have you been playing? Which one?
I don't know.
My favorite is personally Halo Reach. That's a really good story.
Oh, I think that's Gabe's too. And I think that's the one that But
it has such a sad ending.
The King's Court thing?
Yeah. Oh, the game that Gabe and Nathaniel made up. What do we call that thing? King of the Hill. But the King of the Hill on steroids. That's my favorite. I got so good at Halo that Gabe and Nathaniel literally hated me because I was so good that in King of the Hill, before they'd even respawn, I'd be shooting a rocket at them. So instantly as they respawn, they'd be dead. I mastered it because I was so frustrated that when I was originally introduced to it, I didn't understand how to play it. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to get good at it. And then they'll all be sorry that they even introduced it to me in the first place.
That is essentially what happened to me too, although I have not come to the winning point yet.
You will, Claire. You will.
Thank you.
You'll get
Thank
to
you
that
for believing
point.
in me.
The key, Claire, is to just get to know the maps really well. And then again, if you're playing any kind of like multiplayer with just people you're with, then you just know where they're going to respawn and you can just get them like right away.
Yeah.
Also, a lot about it is like positioning. Like I got really good at not sniping, but just like what is the multi game where you just go on and I forget what it's actually called, but just like headshots basically when you're just playing the game, the multiplayer game where you just have to headshot. If you keep rounding corners with your thing positioned where someone's head's going to be, it's quite easy. You know, it's like it's very much a spatial thing with those games, I found.
Okay, something is happening.
Claire, have you ever played Tanks on Wii Play?
Yes!
That game drives me insane. Do you know it's actually like a bucket list of mine to get to level 100? I've gotten to 98, I've gotten to 97, 95, like a billion times, and it's such a freaking hard game, and I can't play it obviously very often because if you're gonna get to level 100, it takes 3 hours.
I have some bad news.
Oh no.
I purchased whipped cream, and it is not here.
It's not here?
It is not in this house, and it is certainly not in the fridge.
So what I'm hearing is your delectable, which requires whipping cream as the topping, is not in your vicinity. It doesn't require.
It doesn't require it, but it would have been freaking nice.
I understand.
Fine, I will use ice cream instead.
I'm getting so
Does that make you feel better?
I'm gonna be done in like 3 minutes, I swear. Now I'm just going overboard.
Done. It's just cooling.
Okay, so I'll let yours cool for like a hot second then, and then we'll reveal.
Yeah, no, it can cool for a while.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Claire, why don't you, because I'm just going to fiddle with finishing my thing here. Why don't you do some rapid fire asking again? Guys, I like those short questions. They're fun, and then we
kids.
Not elaborating on them, because we're so bad. We always say, like, let's do short questions, and then we just elaborate for, like, 20 minutes on things.
I'm like, this is a funny story. Let me tell you.
Yeah, exactly. We're, like, suddenly grandmothers starting stories from, like, World War I.
Someone said, do you guys swear off camera?
Yes. Yep.
Because life, if you can't stub your toe and be your complete self, then you have things to hide.
I know, that's my thing too.
That's really when I swear the most, is when I feel like I'm dying.
I watch a lot of hockey, and it's hard not
I
to
try,
swear when you watch hockey.
You know, every few years
I'm like,
I'm gonna swear less this year. I'm gonna be a good person. And
I feel like
it kind of runs out.
I feel like in the pandemic, that's like the only, like, we're so cooped up still, and like not fully back to doing normal, like, stimulating life, that I've definitely found.
So you have to make up swear words to kill the time.
Yeah, but that's exactly right. Like, I think you and I both just like make up a lot of swear words that don't actually exist. Wouldn't be considered swear words.
Yes. Yeah. Also,
you're the master at that, actually.
I really am. I've created some baller words. I also use words that aren't really swear words, like as swear words. So it makes it seem dirty, like, but it's really fun. Like, well, I'm not going to say it on here just in case there's young children watching. But it's just you can use body parts, and those are body parts.
Yeah, Claire will literally just like swear, and her swear will be like, liver. Or like more creative than that, but just like that's
uterus.
Yeah. Okay, what else we got there, Claire?
Butthole on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, question-wise, which favorite songwriters and why? And then another question: which Halloweek hole was your favorite?
Which Halloweek as a whole, like which year?
I guess so. I guess that's what that means. Like, which collective groupings of Halloweek videos? You know what? I think I feel like in person, I really liked when you came to LA and we did every day is Halloween, because that was a
really
fun experience.
To film. Yeah.
And we went to Disneyland. So I feel like
You can't
that
really
was the
beat
most
that.
fun. But in terms
Yeah.
of like the videos we put out, I think the year that we put out the parody and all those ones.
I was gonna say I think 2017 was our best year too, because that was Scaring is
Yeah.
Caring, and that one
That
to
was a
me
lot.
is
I know,
genuinely
that's
so
your favorite.
funny.
It's always been your favorite.
My favorite because it's so weird, Claire. It's so
I know.
weird. In the background, Kiwi Kiwi now. Hide in the bushes when you get on your knees. Now don't mind.
Don't mind. I'm a bumblebee.
I'm a bumblebee. Remember Peking Duck?
Oh,
the
man.
Peking Duck sounds?
Oh my god, Peking Duck. That's so
Oh,
dumb.
and
I
that
can't
year
believe
was
they named it that.
That year was the scaring sketch where I was in your basement. You remember your house?
Rochelle?
Like on like Main Street there in Vancouver?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That one was funny. And then I was just like doing congos. You guys have no idea. We crack ourselves up way more than we should. Just in
You
general.
just use that as an excuse to eat cookies. Yep.
Claire. Thank God.
Thank God. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Oh my god.
In terms of our favorite songwriters,
So
like
close.
in terms of like inspiration or just like songwriters that you like, I think songwriting wise, I really like John Mayer. I really like Taylor Swift. I really like musical theater as a genre for songwriting because that's what I get the most inspiration from to do things for me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people are really real and very like talky singy, and I really like that.
Yeah, I like storytelling.
No.
Like I like the storytelling aspect of all musical theater songs too. I think that there's just such a tendency to not want to do the musical theater sound in pop, and I don't understand why. It's like you realize that that really the only thing that makes a musical theater-y song sound musical theater-y is just good storytelling. Other than obviously though, I'm also not a fan of the like really stereotypical like I also saying that I hate musical theater ballads so much sometimes. They make me want to rip
they
my
can get
face
pretty
off.
repetitive.
Not even that, it's just like the like dramatics of them is really
You know what I used
overboard
as an audition
sometimes.
song the other week?
What?
Or the other month? The song from 13, the
Which one?
frick, what is that song called? What It Means to Be a Friend?
Oh yeah.
That's a good audition song.
Wait, that's what it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the melody again? Is that the one that's like da da the first week of classes? He acts like you're not
Yes.
even there. That's such a
Not
good
even
yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a great note. I love that.
Apparently I made people cry, so I guess I did something right.
Ooh, that is a good audition song. That would be perfect.
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
pretty, especially if you're trying to play someone who's like a little bit younger than you.
Yeah.
It's a
'Cause
good.
It has that very like adolescent. I mean, 13. Like
My
all the
other
songs do.
like go-to song, if you're trying to show that you're funny and there isn't anything else to like prove that you're funny, you have to like put the funny into your song. And my favorite song to do is "Shy" from Once Upon a Mattress. Because it's like
I've never seen Once
it's
Upon a
like
Mattress.
I haven't seen it either. I
Okay.
heard the song and I was like, this is so me. And it's literally the whole song is like this girl explaining in a very big way, like that I'm shy.
Right.
And the lyrics are like, I confess that I'm shy, but she like belts the note like really, really loud.
Right.
Can't you tell that this confident air is a mask that I wear because I'm shy? And it's like, it's just really fun, and it's totally the opposite of what she's saying, which makes it great.
You guys, I am sorry I've been so focused, but like you're not going to be disappointed, just so you know. Anybody that's been here this whole time, you're really not going to be disappointed, I promise. It's kind of awesome. I've made technically 4 different things. And I like
Someone
them all.
said
I'm gonna reveal. Okay, I'm gonna be ready. I swear, in like 2 minutes now. It took a little bit longer than I was thinking.
Take your time. Take your time.
Take your time, girl.
How many character voices can you do? Not just MLP, but can you do Disney princesses, Ash Ketchum, Minnie Mouse, etc.? I personally am not a impressionist. I'm good at creating characters that no one has heard before.
Yeah, I mean that's mostly.
But I'm okay at
a lot of people think
impersonating.
I think a lot of people think like the majority of voice acting
is that
ends up being impressions, but most of the time we're just creating our own characters. But there's certain sounds, right? And they describe those sounds in descriptions, and then you go, okay, this is what that sounds like to me.
Right. Or if they're like, okay, we want this girl to be this and this, sort of like Leslie Knope from Parks and Rec, or this person from.
Sometimes
and so if you know those references, that's great. But you don't have to like match your voice to that.
Yeah.
It's just like
unless you're doing a voice
trying to help you,
which is rare.
But Michelle and I both
casting somebody or something
know how to do a lot more than My Little Pony, because My Little Pony is like, well, first of all, for me, it's like my regular voice, but higher. But back in the day, it was my regular voice. And for Michelle, it was the same thing, but she has an accent on top of it. But both of us can do a lot of different accents, but voice acting really doesn't call for like.
I did Irish yesterday, Claire.
Unless it's like.
I hadn't done Irish in so long. Yeah, Cloyne, it's all about the oil.
That's fun.
Oil. And that
one time,
I
did an Australian accent.
Oil. Oh yeah.
And they actually hired me.
Your South African accent is.
I knew you were gonna say this.
It is because I can't do it, and it's. No, it's literally so good because I grew up around so many South African parents. I loved their accents. In fact, I think my principal in elementary school was also South African, and I was absolutely obsessed with their voices.
I know that guy.
And I could not do it. And you can, and it's brilliant. I guess I've never really tried, but also you're just like so brilliantly naturally good at it, so... Anyways, you're also
who's Sandy Cheeks?
You have a good New Zealand accent too, don't you?
I don't think so, because I wouldn't know where to start.
New Zealand and Australian
they're pretty close, but
they're pretty close. So it's
just like a different like
the two of them.
Someone said, "Can you do an impression of Sandy Cheeks?" Is that what SpongeBob's?
Sandy Cheeks. Oh no, that's
is that
Sandy.
From SpongeBob?
No, that's just Sandy. You're thinking of the character Sandy, the squirrel.
I know, but is that her last name, Cheeks?
Oh, wait. You're right, actually. Maybe it's her... No, you're right.
Is it?
I think you're right.
I need this person to clarify.
I do, too. I haven't watched SpongeBob in forever.
I would say
as a child
that I could do
cartoons I watched.
An impression, but I personally... I
don't remember what she sounds like.
I actually got really close to a spin-off that they were doing with Nickelodeon for SpongeBob, and they wanted like younger versions of the same people.
Yeah.
And I freaking killed it more than any audition. I normally just forget about them and I'm like, whatever, I'm never gonna get it, whatever, bye. Because you kind of have to.
Yeah.
But I was so stuck on this one. I was like, it's like one of those auditions I actually want to hear back.
Yeah.
Because I thought I did such a good job. And it ended up getting like callback and went in for it, and they give you all these compliments and whatever, and then you think you're about to get it and then you don't. But
gotta love that.
Apparently it was good enough that they sort of wanted
that's
me.
That's a really epic thing to be shortlisted for, though.
I know.
That's epic.
I just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
And it was like in the Nickelodeon building, and I was like, okay, this is awesome.
Yeah. Did you know, Claire, we're getting a Disney Studios here?
Yes.
Isn't that awesome?
Claire told me.
Yeah.
It's so freaking cool.
I just think it's so cool that like the voice actors up here have impressed Disney enough that they're like, oh, there's enough talent to like build a whole studio out there. It's so brilliant.
Brilliant.
Okay, I literally, guys, I swear I need 60 more seconds. You're gonna be so pleased. It's very artistic what I've done today. So again, I'm not a visual artist, but every now and then I pull something out. Hit us with
some more questions.
Yes, please.
Before we present to you, I keep eating this ice cream.
Claire, I'm so excited to reveal this 2 hours of work to you all.
And I feel like you made like cookies with a design on it, and
I made
and
four different things though. So you can't just guess one, and just don't eat. It's a collection. It's a whole spread.
Michelle, are you still interested in singing with me if we ever met? Somebody super chatted.
Hold on, I gotta make sure I don't wreck anything here.
My question is, Michelle, are you still interested in singing with me?
Princess Starglow, Claire. Princess Starglow. I love to sing, so of course I'm always going to be interested to sing anytime, anywhere. So for sure.
That's a good answer.
Claire, no. For you, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I totally agree with that.
Except for the song we just finished for Halloweek. Except for the one that we just did together. Other than that, no.
Stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned. This one's actually, I think, the cutest one we've ever done.
It's really interesting.
It's just kind of sad.
I know.
But it's
like
good.
it.
I like it a lot. Okay.
It's catchy.
Claire, I am...
Michelle?
So, hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'm there. I'm right here.
Pow.
Okay, answer 2 more questions and then I'm done. I swear to God.
Okay.
There's so many steps involved with this one.
Would you go to a bowling alley to bowl for 12 games? I feel like this is a meme and I feel trapped, but if you're just asking if I like to bowl, then yes.
Same. Oh my God. Okay, I'm ready, Claire. Answer 1 more question and I'll get it all laid out.
You are?
Yep,
okay, who's going to get
question.
the lucky last question?
I'm so pleased.
I can't, some of these are not really questions. Someone said ye. I relate to that. Favorite line or scene of our characters in MLP? I mean, oh, come on is always a good one. That's like my favorite. It's classic. You can yell it. One of my favorite things to do is yell. So it's kind of amazing. Michelle's ready.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Claire. I am absolutely thrilled with myself. Guys, are you ready? You've waited 2 hours for this reveal. Here it comes. I have to unplug my computer. Hold on, wait. I gotta strategically. Which one do I want to unplug? Not that. Okay.
Okay. I'm ready to present.
I'm ready to present as well. Would you like to present first, Claire?
I was gonna do it on 3.
Okay. All right.
Ready?
3. Oh, I'm so far away from my microphone. Hold on, I'll bring it over here. Okay. All right.
3,
2,
2, 1. Michelle! See, I told you mine was gonna look really ugly.
Yeah, no, I love it.
But
it's so cute. Do you like, these are the ones I was just finishing. Look, these are my little...
That is amazing. What the poop? Are those apples? Hold on. I need to sit down.
I've been working, you guys. I've been working hard. Okay, so those are my apples. Those are my bananas and oranges. And then these are my cookie eyeballs. They're almond flour cookies with Reese's Pieces and eyeballs on top. And those are mandarin oranges and banana slice ghosts and pumpkins.
Those
and
are the cutest things I've ever seen. My favorite are those little green monsters. So basically, what I made. Let me try and see if this will show you.
I'm so
I will
pleased
explain.
with myself. I didn't realize they were gonna
Here's
look this cute. Oh, thanks.
They
guys.
really look great. I don't know if you can see that. There's layers in here. So essentially what it is like pumpkin bars.
Ooh. Walk us through it.
And on the first layer, okay, it's just a regular like cake layer, if you will. Mm-hmm. Just like your bland yellow cake, regular cake as they call it.
Okay. Wait,
and in the middle,
show me like the profile of it. I want to see it.
Well,
can you like tilt the bowl? I want to see the layers.
Wait, you can't.
I want to understand. Whoa, I'm trying to like balance this computer on my knees. Oh, you can't hear me very well. I'm gonna go back to I forgot that I'm on my microphone. Hold on, I'll set it here, and then you'll be able to hear me. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, yeah, so it's like a tart bar, kind of like there's layers. I get it. Like a Halloween
like
Nanaimo bar.
A soft bar.
Yeah.
Pumpkin bar. So the bottom is like this cake layer. The middle is like your classic pumpkin pie deliciousness.
Yeah.
And then with all your spices and everything. And then the top layer is like a crumble that you would put on a crumble.
Yeah.
Whatever those. And I would personally like it with whipped cream.
That sounds so good.
But it's also
what are you
really
eating?
nice.
Wait, but you had something on your plate. What did you, yogurt or something? What is that then? If it's not
ice cream.
Oh, okay. Ice cream would be good with it, actually. I probably prefer ice cream with it. I have to take a picture.
So the top is like nice and crispy.
Because my bananas have been ready for a while now. I'm so pleased with myself, Claire.
You win for creativity.
I thank you.
They are all so cute.
Really, I was panicked yesterday because I didn't know what to make. So I was like, I'm gonna make a couple things because I can't decide.
This tastes amazing. I have to say.
I feel
it's like not too sweet.
You nailed it with flavor because this is not like this is more for show.
Well, those are like that's what you practical. Want at a Halloween party.
Yeah, I'm looking at this now.
Visual.
I'm like, crap, I have to invite some friends over tonight to eat
That's
all
amazing.
This stuff. I'm just gonna take my individual pictures of it before the little bananas go mushy. But did you see?
That's cute.
We have to name the pumpkins because they all have their little faces. I think the green apple monsters though are also my favorite.
Yes, I love the topping of this. It's really.
I want to try yours so bad. It sounds so good. Especially considering the last pumpkin thing I made with you was freaking delicious. Like that was actually.
Oh my gosh. Good. Gabriel Brown. You want to try my?
There's someone to eat it.
Yes.
Guys, I'm almost done taking pictures of my stupid little. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'll be done. It's Gabriel Brown.
Gabe
Do you have to? You have to see, Gabe, what I did. I'm so pleased with myself. You know me. I'm not like. I don't consider myself like a visual artist, but look at my cute little collection.
Look what she did.
Oh my gosh.
She made 3. Like.
Wow. Oh, that's really good. What
cookies
is that?
On the side. Those are apples. The little pumpkins with hats.
That's so
little
cute.
Eyeballs.
Who's gonna eat the cookies?
I was literally just saying that these look so cute and ready for a party that I'm gonna need to like invite people over tonight to eat them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But also I put Reese's Pieces on these, so other Claire will be very pleased to eat them. What do you think of the bar, Claire? I mean, and Gabe, is it delicious?
Oh, it's so good. You did a great job, Michelle.
Thank you. Yes, I made that one too.
Yeah.
I could have been lying this entire time, but we have an outside opinion.
It's true.
I
should try my cookie. Hold on.
What? So, do you know where the whipped cream went?
Yeah.
That's actually so solid.
Can we bring it to the parents' house?
Yeah, I forgot.
No.
I was trying to remember.
Cream, like whipped cream. That's not.
So that's where the whipped cream went.
Do you have cream? Just cream? Because you could make whipped cream.
Yeah, but that when I could just walk 10 steps.
We actually
away.
can't because I don't think we have a whipping.
You have to do it like the chefs do it, where they just whip it really fast with their hand. It's possible,
yeah,
but it takes them like 5 minutes.
This is my whipping arm.
Okay, guys, we did it. I'm so pleased. Gabe, good job on the bars. You did a great job baking.
Yeah, these are really good.
They look great. And they taste delicious, too.
Baked it, so... Wait, I don't have an oven. Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
An oven. I just got this house. I don't know what's in it.
If you guys want this recipe...
I guess, yeah, we should tell them what... Well, Mine is not. It's pretty simple. So the eyes. Okay, the eyes were an almond cookie, which actually they're really good. Almond cookie and then Reese's Pieces, and then just like white chocolate dots and whatever. And then the bananas were really easy to make. I just sliced the bananas in half and put little eyeballs on them, and their little mouths too.
That's so cute.
They look like a little choir of singing bananas.
I know.
I really like the idea of drawing faces on the mandarin oranges to be pumpkins. That's so easy to do.
That is adorable.
And then the green apples are just green apples and almond butter and pumpkin seeds as teeth. Ta-da!
Amazing.
Ta-da!
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. Well, Claire,
That
we did it.
pretty much wraps it up.
Mm-hmm. We freaking did it, man.
We did it.
I love it. I love the
Gabriel's off camera sloshing down what is left of. You can eat it. I am full.
Good, because I did.
Which means that it's a recipe
for success.
For the
This is great. We can give this to people when we
I
watch
know.
The Ring tonight.
We're watching
Again,
the rain.
that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. Like, I need to bring people over to eat all this now.
I know.
Claire will eat like half of
Okay.
it, but there's still more left. I'm not gonna eat. Like, there's so much of it. Also, I guess the mandarin oranges though, the bananas won't last too much longer. Maybe I'll throw them in a smoothie, a little ghost smoothie.
Ghost smoothie. That's nice.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Okay.
I have some filming to do.
And I have some cleaning to do.
I cleaned a good amount of it up, but there is still some cleaning to do as well.
Awesome. Well, guys, this was very fun. And thank you for all your questions. Please tell
Yes,
us if
thank
you
you
missed.
for the weird
It
questions.
was so hard to keep track of the chat since we were multitasking so much. So if
Yes.
we didn't answer any questions you really wanted answered, just tweet us, and we'll try and answer them sometime later today or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Gabriel,
Love
is
it.
that your favorite matcha Starbucks thing?
I got it for me.
Nice.
3 days ago.
Yeah. I
3
don't
days
know.
ago.
Good. Yesterday.
It tastes good.
It's only a day old.
It's only a day.
This eyeball is delicious. I'm really pleased. Really good. Okay.
All right.
This
We'll
is
catch
the time to end it, Claire. Time to clean and time to film. Thank you all.
Flop.
Great job. Bye. Claire, let's disappear as we started this into the distance.